I'm shaking and it's just an egg. All right, I have an egg in a bowl. Great start. I've got a little pan, which I'm happy with, and I put some oil in there. I'm testing if it's hot enough. It can't be not hot enough, but it can't be too hot, and I'm taking bits of bread and putting it in and just making sure that it's okay to cook the egg. As soon as I pour the egg into the pan, it bubbles straight away. It's way too hot. Oh, all of you. Oh no.
George is not looking happy.
I did the bubble thing.
It's a simple challenge, but the pressure's clearly getting to her.
I did the bubble thing. I can't really do anything at this point to fix it. I just decide to pop all the little bubbles that have come up on top with my finger to try and maybe disguise the fact that it's terrible.
5 minutes to go.
Yeah, I've just decided to put some scallops on the dish. I think it's going to work well with the asparagus and egg. I finished the asparagus and prosciutto and I've only got one job left, and that's poach my egg.
Are you going to poach it? Oh, my God.
This one egg is absolutely key today. I mean, I really want to win this immunity pin. I've got to get this dish absolutely right. So I'm poaching this egg the way that I normally would. I bring the water to boil, take it off the temperature, and put the egg into the water. Leave it in there for 3 minutes, and that's usually enough to poach the egg perfectly.
Boiling water.
Yes.
As it boils, it rolls. Put it back on the gas. Or is that how you want it to look?
Gary's a little bit surprised at the way that I'm poaching this egg, but I've done it before and I know that it'll work, so I've just got to trust my instincts.
Black beans. I go to the pantry to get some black beans. I want to add that extra element to the tomato salad. I love black beans. I think they're delicious. I use them a lot, but I need to make sure that they don't taste like the liquid they've been sitting in. So I put them in the frying pan with the red onion and the vinaigrette that the tomatoes have been sitting in. It's really zesty and fresh, and I think it's going to go really nicely with the fried egg.
2 minutes to go.
The egg's been in the pot for a little over 3 minutes, so it should be cooked well, and I'm just trying to carefully remove it from the pot with a slotted spoon to make sure that I don't damage that egg yolk.
We look over at Matthew. His egg looks a little bit undercooked as well, and I'm like, leave it in for another minute.
It's down to the last few minutes and I'm really feeling the pressure. I quickly take my egg out. As I'm straining the egg, the white's separating from the yolk. I realise it just hasn't cooked enough, but there's no time left, there's no going back. I just have to push on and serve this up as it is.
Guys, 1 minute! Dress, come on, let's go!
I've got my goat's cheese piped onto the plate. The last thing I need to do is get my fried egg on top.
The egg's a little bit lost. I'm just hoping that it tastes good.
Time's nearly up. I know I have to remove the spoon. The egg looks like it's going to stay where it is.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As I lift that spoon away,
Time's up.
the egg yolk breaks. I look down at the plate and I know I'm done for. I let myself down today. I don't know what happened. Under the pressure of time, the pressure of Marco standing there, it's all fallen apart horribly for me today.
I was so nervous. All I could think about was how badly I just wanted that pin, and I guess I should have realised that my pan was too hot.
That was so much harder than I expected it to be, and it's so disappointing presenting a dish that doesn't fit the brief.
Billy, let's taste your egg. Where's the egg?
The egg scrambled with mushrooms. It's in there somewhere.
It's interesting how the MasterChef kitchen, it's such a daunting place, even for something so simple as boiling an egg.
I've got to be brutally honest. I can't detect the egg.
Yep.
But you have created something which is very tasty.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, Billy. It's really tasty, and I'd be happy sitting at the couch watching TV and eating that. But it was a challenge all about the egg.
Yep.
The egg has ran away.
Gone. Yep.
Thank you, Billy.
Thanks.
Matthew, up you come. So what's the dish?
So it's eggs, asparagus and prosciutto with scallops and peas.
Ooh, you broke your egg.
I broke my egg.
Right.
I think you went wrong at the start.
Sure.
By the way you poached your egg. No matter how good the dish is, if the egg's wrong, then the dish is wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really, Matthew, what you should have done is put all your energies into poaching the perfect egg, rather than spreading your energies across peas, scallops, asparagus, bread. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Absolutely.
Keep it simple.
Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Taking my dish up, I'm really, really happy with what I've been able to achieve in the 45 minutes. I just really hope those flavours work well together and the judges agree.
I've cooked seared tuna with fennel and a soft-boiled egg emulsion.
And let's hope it tastes as good as it looks.
Great, thank you. Pretty as a picture, and I love the fact you've walked up to this tasting in round 2 with confidence, and it resonates in the dish, because for me that tuna is perfectly paired with that emulsion that has that lovely little background flavour of burnt butter. The pickled fennel, that relieves you of all that sort of butteriness that's happening from both that dressing and the egg. That is a great plate of food. Good stuff.
I can't believe it. I'm absolutely wrapped. I'm in with the chance with getting back on that gantry.
Next up, Callum.
Turmeric coconut custard, coconut milk, lime juice granita with a tamarind syrup.
I think the flavours are absolutely delicious. I love it. I think you're a very, very clever cook. But that custard, it is just like eating scrambled egg.
Yeah.
Next up, Pete.
Confit salmon with a pumpkin puree, broccolini, and a tarragon brown butter emulsion.
That sauce, as you can tell, I'm not a fan.
That sauce on its own, which is the egg, and it's just bitter. It's a shame, because that salmon is cooked beautifully.
Thanks, guys.
Carly.
A Caesar salad with a soft-boiled egg, chorizo, and grilled lettuce.
like the way the chorizo has replaced bacon. Got a lot of lettuce in there and you've kept it chunky. It's very hard not to go back for a second spoonful.
Thank you. Thanks.
Jess, your turn.
I'm pretty nervous taking my dish up. I'm worried about the consistency of my curd and whether I've used too much meringue, and they're the two elements that I've used egg in.
Jess, what's the dish?
The dish is a Jess mess.
I would love less of the meringue, because now it's very sweet.
Did you put gelatine in that curd?
Yeah, I did.
Have you made curd at home?
Yes.
Did you put gelatine in at home?
No.
And what you brought us in audition and what you've done for us. Just believe in yourself.
Thanks, guys.
Work gently.
Trying to peel the egg, but it's not coming off.
Gentle.
I couldn't peel. I start to peel the second egg. It's also the same.
Oh, God, Sashi.
I couldn't peel. It's not cooked well inside.
Have you got a plan B?
I am devastated.
Sashi.
But I'm not gonna give up. Immediately, I thought of a sunshine egg.
2 minutes to go!
I tasted the fish sauce caramel. It's nice and subtle. I'm going to have a little bit of sponge on the plate. I'm really happy with the dish.
Time to scramble! 1 minute to go!
My broth's tasting beautifully. I've got to start plating. For presentation, I want it to look quite Japanese. The last thing I have to do is cut my egg. It's got to be perfectly runny. It's just absolutely perfect, and I'm so, so happy.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
I am disappointed that I wasn't able to finish the dish I wanted to. Instead, I gave a simple fried egg.
Overall, I'm very happy. I think it looks quite beautiful. Winning an immunity pin would be absolutely thrilling.
I'm really hopeful that I'm in with a chance.
Wow, that was an interesting cook, wasn't it? What was exciting to see is 4 completely different ideas and taking a lot on in 45 minutes. So let's get the tasting underway. There's a lot at stake. First up, Kristen.
I'm really happy with the flavours on the plate. The lemon curd and the raspberry work so well together.
Kristen, what have you cooked?
I've cooked a raspberry and mascarpone mousse with a lemon curd, some fresh raspberries and some tuile.
Nice, nice.
I I think the hardest thing to do with this dish is actually balance the flavours. You know, too much fruit, it dominates. Too much mousse, it's too creamy. Too much lemon curd, it's too acidic. The balance and the weight of those three elements has been really, really good.
Your ambitiousness must be commended. I mean, that's a lot of work in 45 minutes. Make chul, make a curd, make a mousse. It's not easy, and in terms of flavour, there's some lovely flavour there.
There's a classic cook's culinary default to berries and cream, which always tastes brilliant. And you've taken it several steps up. It's a sophisticated combination of flavours that absolutely work. Wonderful idea.
Nice work.
Thank you. I've got a lot of great elements and I know that the flavour is there, so I'm really hoping that I'm in with a chance for round 2.
Next up, Sashi.
I end up doing a sunshine egg with chili mayo.
What happened?
I became a bit clumsy towards the end when it comes to peeling the eggs. Both my eggs broke.
That's a shame. Sounded like a good dish.
You had a disaster. The disaster's not the dish. The disaster is the cooking of the eggs and the peeling of the eggs and not leaving yourself enough time for things going wrong. But I think you've got to be applauded for just wanting to get something on a plate. It's really important.
You never give up in this kitchen, and that's what you showed us, so well done. Thank you, Sashi.
I was very upset to give judges that sunshine egg because that is not me. I've given them some beautiful dishes in the past. Hopefully, I can manage my time well in the future and I can put up a dish that I can be proud of.
The next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Chloe.
I'm happy with the elements, but I'm more nervous than any other time they've tasted my dish, and I think that's because Shannon's standing beside them.
Chloe, what have you cooked?
I've cooked soba noodles in a bacon dashi stock and a 6-minute egg.
Wow. I applaud you. Presentation's simple, beautiful. I just want to get in there.
Great broth, soft poached egg, and the fact that you made the buckwheat noodles is absolute credit to your cooking. I think it's delicious.
Yeah, I agree.
We're worried about the intensity. There's loads of saltiness there, and this dish needs some saltiness from your broth.
Eggs perfectly cooked, perfectly peeled. In 45 minutes, what you've put up, I think, is commendable. It's a great dish. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well done, Chloe.
Well done.
Great
Thank
work.
you.
Lots of industry.
I'm making crumpets eggs Benedict. The key to a perfect crumpet is that they have to be fluffy and light and have lots of little air bubbles in them. I'm stoked. I'm so happy. My crumpets are amazing. They look light and fluffy and they look like real crumpets. All I need to do now is just brown the tops. I'm on track.
It depends what egg you're cooking, but you have to have the timings right, and especially with the Scotch egg. So I decided to do a test egg to make sure I've got all my cooking times right. Yay! It's running. Looks good. Fingers crossed I can get another perfect egg for the judges.
Are they working?
Yeah,
they're working?
Puffing
Not
up.
that we're interested or anything. Hey, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Keep it loose and light. You've got some lovely ingredients here. Make more of them because we'll be needing those.
Okay, cool.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
That doesn't look any better than a scrambled egg you could do in 1 minute. In fact, it looks worse.
It will look better on the plate, Gary.
Okay. All right, no. I'm
Don't
trusting
stress me.
until you take it out of the bag.
Yeah. George and Gary have definitely shaken my confidence. I'm not going to let it get to me. I just want to experiment, so I'm just going to run with it and see what comes out.
Lucky for you, with only 5 minutes to go, you could still cook an egg. But come on, move it. Let's go.
One of the eggs, which is close to the outside of the bowl, is starting to change colour, but the rest of it looks like it's just cold. It's not happening for me at all and starting to panic. It's an egg challenge. It doesn't matter how disgusting another dish is, they're still going to beat me if I can't cook an egg.
My French toast, I've cooked one batch and I don't know if I'm happy with it. So I'm having a last-minute attempt at another batch of French toast. I'm still plagued by self-doubt that it may not be good enough for the judges. I don't even know if it'll work. It might work. I have no idea. I also know that I'm not going to give myself enough time to make my dish look beautiful.
Right, time to hatch that egg. You got 30 seconds to go.
Excellent.
Come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Come on, hurry up.
There's stuff going everywhere. I'm flinging hot toast, I'm throwing hot peaches onto the plate, and I know that it's a hot mess.
Don't let this challenge beat you. Don't be left with egg on your face. You got 10 seconds to go.
Come on,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Step away from your breakfast.
Oh, man. I'm feeling apprehensive. It's a bit touch and go.
I realised that, one, I've forgotten to peel the peaches, and two, I can't remember if I've actually taken the stones out. I don't think breaking the judge's teeth is going to do me any favours.
Hopefully the churros will give me a bit of an edge. They were a lot of hard work, so hopefully.
I was so pleased. I've done it well and I knew that it was a great egg and I was, very happy.
The judges have given me bad indications, said that they are no different from a scrambled eggs, but they'll be proved wrong soon.
We are looking for the best dish. We're also looking for the 3 least impressive dishes. The makers of those dishes will find themselves in an elimination tomorrow with Scott. Fingers crossed. First one up, Kira.
My nerves are really building. This plate means more to me than anything I've created so far in the competition because this is me, and if the judges hate it, I'll probably cry. My dish is a chipotle black bean salsa with eggs, jalapeno guacamole and lime salt.
And the drink?
Is a coriander and lime green smoothie.
Looks delicious.
You cook this for your partner.
Yeah.
I think he's a lucky bloke, honestly, because I got this for Brecky. He'll be a happy bloke. Honestly.
He does love me a lot.
Oh.
Traditionally, the winner of the mystery box, who picks the core ingredient or the core theme, flames out. You certainly haven't done that. I reckon you may well go 2 in a row. Beautiful work, Kira.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kira. Your turn. Egg cooked perfectly. This was an egg challenge, so well done.
Renee.
Creative, inventive, well done.
Stephen, your turn.
This is an invention test. There's really nothing inventive there at all. For me, I think you need to be thinking about bottom 3 rather than number 1.
Next up, Sarah. So tell us what you cooked.
I've done Scotch quail eggs with sausage meat and little salmon and creme fraiche underneath.
Looks good.
Thank you.
The question is it gooey inside?
I hope so.
I hope so too. Here goes nothing.
There's not one problem there. That is delicious, 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 delicious.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah. Next up, Amelia.
Walking my dish up to the judges, I'm feeling pretty worried because of the hard time they've given me during the cook.
Happy?
I am happy.
Okay.
I've got sous vide scrambled eggs with oven roasted tomatoes and salmon.
They're not good. And I could see them in the bag. They looked all... Actually, sort of reminded me a bit of bad hospital food.
Now, you never sous vide eggs before?
No.
Have you scrambled eggs before?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you tasted the sous vide eggs, did you go, wow, that was worth a plastic bag?
I did.
You know what? I'm really pleased that you want to try a new technique. I think in this case, it didn't work. What you've given us is a bit of toast with some scrambled eggs, some smoked salmon and tomatoes. So all of that hour, just for me, you could have done that in 7 or 8 minutes. I want you to take it on board because I want you to cook to the best of your ability.
Yep.
All right?
Thanks.
Oh, Peter, always a pleasure to have you back in the MasterChef kitchen. Pleasure for us, maybe a little bit more painful for the 6 of you. The dish under there, how many have you sold over the years?
Matt, you wouldn't believe, but it's probably close to 500,000.
Wow. Wow. I think we've got a sneaking suspicion that every one of you 6 know what is under that cloche.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, well, today you will be cooking my snow egg.
If I wasn't scared before, I am definitely scared now. I'm completely petrified.
I'm gonna die. Of all things, on my first elimination challenge, I have to cook snow egg.
And that's the original flavour.
This is the original flavour from season 2 finale. The strawberry guava and custard apple.
Oh my goodness.
It's so beautiful.
Spectacular.
Right at the bottom, there is the full layer, which is a combination of strawberry guava and custard cream, and you fold it through the puree and you get that beautiful swirled effect. The next is the strawberry guava granita, refreshing icy component. This is the moment that most of the diners at Key wait for. The anticipation of actually cracking the egg open. Give it a really good tap.
The snow egg looks so refined and there's so many layers in that egg itself.
Right inside the poached meringue snow egg is the custard apple ice cream. That's wrapped in a maltose tulle, which will blowtorch over the snow egg.
The shell around it represents the eggshell. The ice cream looks like a yolk.
It's beautiful.
And the meringue is the white of the actual egg. It looks so delicate.
Right, here you go, guys. You can share one between 2.
Thanks, man.
Sorry, guys.
Is there a spare?
Oh my God.
I mean, the texture of that meringue is so important, isn't it? It can't be, you know, grainy.
That was so good.
The proportions are so important. The amount of full, the amount of granita.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, so if you don't put enough full in, you don't get enough creaminess. You know, it's all a balance.
The creamy, velvety custard at the bottom with the icy granita and this fluffy meringue with this beautiful ice cream is just second to none.
The tulle is so fine.
Oh my God. I really want to impress Peter Gilmore today. He's like my food idol. Such an inspiration to me. I'm just gonna give it my all.